what was your very first Scooby Doo item?
I want to say Zombie Island because I started with VHS. My most
Oh
thing was
yeah.
VHS, so it would have been Zombie Island, Alien Invaders, and Witches Ghosts were my main three because I got a Cyber Chase on DVD. Never actually owned it on VHS as a kid.
Mm.
I used to have like a nice VHS collection until when I went to college. My parents threw away most of the VHS tapes, so I had to
No.
rebuy most of them.
So we have a burger pillow. I no idea. I'll blow it up on
I
the
was about to reach
screen.
behind to get it.
Can you reach it?
Yeah.
Oh well, if you can reach it, then this will be the optimal. Oh gosh, this one. It was one of the ones that I had from childhood. Don't remember where I got it or how I got it. Oh, the microphone. But it was either thrown away, donated, or one of the dogs ate it for breakfast. But it wasn't with me anymore growing up into adulthood. And so Millie was really kind and helped me find it. So
Okay, there's actually a funny story to it though. He was watching it on
no, wait,
eBay.
no, let's not, because this actually makes me sound really like psychotic.
Okay, I went to the full story.
Okay.
So he was watching it on eBay, like, should I get it? Shouldn't I get it? And I told him, so no, just get it. Like, you really want it. It's
Yeah.
party collection, get it. She's like, I can't. So I bought it without telling him while he was watching it on eBay and really wanted it.
Oh god.
So he thought the only one he'd been able to find had gone without him getting it after I told him to get it, when in reality, I'd bought it for him.
Oh my
So
God.
he
What a
had
story.
a slight reaction, which involves like putting his phone in like a bathtub with the tap running.
What? You said you'd cut it out. You cut nothing out.
No, I didn't.
This is like I've been exposed. That's actually not good. But there's been so many situations like that. Like we had a fight without realizing
God,
it
yeah, this is
over a Spike Funko Pop chase. Like literally in separate rooms, aggressively outbidding each other without realizing that we were the ones that we were outbidding. It's so weird.
Because I wanted to get it for him for Christmas. He wanted to get it for me for Christmas. So we were both bidding for it on eBay without telling the other one that we were bidding for it. So it turned out in the end we were bidding against each other and he won.
Well,
wow.
Which makes me the cheap one.
oh god.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so I guess my first Scooby item was my brother got me a DVD of The Witch's Ghost, and that's the first Scooby thing I ever owned. And then he also got me, can you find the miniature version of it on there?
Oh yeah.
He got me like the bigger version of the
bottomless pit lake
which we
monster
do
thing.
have, but I think it's on the shelves behind us.
Yeah, I've
like
only
my
got the little
first two
one.
things. Literally, he was at college for the day. He'd gone shopping in his free period and picked these up at like Tesco or something.
Wait, he went to college?
Yeah, like an hour away from my parents' house.
Huh.
Like an evening course thing. And like we used to pick him up afterwards, and because I was always there to pick him up, he bought me like this Scooby stuff for meeting him. It was kind of sweet.
That is really sweet.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Thank you. That was wholesome.
So have you managed to remember what was your first Scooby item?
To be honest, I think without knowing it, my mum kind of started me off with my collection. So I think one of the first items I got was, the generic like little action figures, like the poser ones.
Yeah.
I had all of the gang, obviously, like the main 5-pack. And then I remember having a lot of What's New era movies. So those are like my first starting point, and then it grew from there.
I really like that. That's actually amazing. I love looking back at these things as like little timepieces. I want to revisit like just us back in the past watching these movies for the first time just to like get our reactions, because
I mean, one thing that was really sweet, speaking about like early parts of collections and stuff, is do you remember the Ghost Patrol figures?
Yes, yeah, I've got them, yeah.
They were one of the first things I owned, and I don't know what happened to them, but I used to love them. And JayBee got me them still in the box, and I kind of want to unbox them.
The top, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to unbox them just to like relive my childhood and play with them, but I'm also like, probably shouldn't do that.